Hello everyone, my name is Trenz and welcome to my first half of the year 2021 bullet journal flip through for the months of March to July. The beginning of this journal setup is the Dutch door, cover page with the moon and stars design, the 2021 peeking at the bottom right corner of the second page, a hidden quotes page and weight goal for the year. The next spread is the grid spacing guide and the keys page, followed by the future log from the months February, March, April, May, June, and July, followed by the period tracker, and then the expense page. There's a key for each category, such as star for books, a check for handouts, B for tuition, E for events, and B for bullet journal. And then it is divided into 5 spaces: date, where, amount, category, and a description of what is being bought. On to the next page is an unused pen pal page. Might use this in the future. It has name of the pen pal, date arrived, date opened, date sent, date sent is for when I send my reply. And then followed by my things to check out page, which is divided into 4 categories: movies, TV series or TV dramas, books, and music. Well, the books and the music portion of the things to check out is quite blank. I hope you can give out some recommendations for that. But for my movies, I've watched 4 of them. And then there's my 2021 in photos page, which is a double page spread. I already have photos for January, February, March, April, May, and June. So there's space left for July, August, September, October, November, and December. Tough choices. Followed by my books to read and reread spread. It's a drawing of a bookshelf. There's obviously books, titles, and then my keys. Pink for samples only, green for ebooks, yellow for audiobooks, and blue for physical books. And then my wants, needs, and gift ideas page. Not completely used, but it's not completely blank either. And then my bills and subscriptions page. Didn't use it a lot. When did I last page? Love the concept. I keep forgetting to add the dates. And here comes my first double page spread semester tracker. First month schedule in December. And now on to the month of March. The theme for March is one of my favorite TV shows, Friends. The quote page, which has the quote, "Dress like Rachel," Flirt like Joey, clean like Monica, joke like Chandler, love like Ross, and believe like Phoebe. Next to it is my cover page / mood tracker page. This time I'm tracking with doodles of coffee cups. There's a picture of Central Perk. And March, the word March. And then the one with the calendar, my 2-page calendar spread. There's a huge calendar in the middle. I'm trying to track my Instagram page. Just there's a space for notes and goals. And there's a line from the song, the theme song. I'll be there for you. And of course, the name of the month, March. And then the one with the habits. And then the one with the gratitude. The one with the productivity, my productivity level board. With the Dutch door. I would like to credit fellow YouTuber, The Boosted Journal, for the productivity level board. Because he created the spread. The original spread. And then I have pairs of related to the show, Friends, I'll be there for you. Joey's line, how are you doing? And then, for one of the episodes, pivot. Now onto the one with the highlight spread, which is a double page spread. Other people write their highlights or choose to do their highlights by writing out what happened. But me, I decided to take pictures of precious moments happening during the month. Like my mom and dad getting their first dose of the vaccine. And then my weekly pages. For my first week, the days of the week are in the middle of the 2 pages. And on to the left is my ideas. And on to the right is a space for notes. The next is also a 2-page spread. And then another 2-page spread. And then week 4 and 5 are both 1-page spreads. As you can see, there are some daily pages here, or for my dailies. Like March 1 and March 2 wasn't used that much, but March 3 and March 4 was very, very filled. And then, the first time I made a month in review page. My questions for the month in review are, from 1 to 10, how do you feel about this month? 1 being bleh, and 10 being wow. Second is, what are the goals and passions I did to pursue this month? Third, what is the most memorable day? Fourth, what is something that I did this month that I think I will remember for the rest of my life? And the fifth is, what would I have done differently? And then here's our random spread, which is my declutter spread. I finished one decluttering, but I haven't done the rest. And there's also one empty space for future decluttering. And then on to my second month schedule for the second semester, double page spread. Next up is April. My scrapbooking and books theme. Scrapbooking. I had printouts that I don't really use anymore. I just ripped some pages and pasted them onto my quotes page. The quote for this month is, "We lose ourselves in books and we find ourselves there too." And then onto my April cover page / mood tracker, which is a bookshelf. Similar to the one that I did for my books read and reread spread. Here are the keys, the color: pink for happy, blue for sad, green for angry, peach for relaxed, yellow for nervous, and orange for excited. Now, as you can see, some of these books have two different colors. And the reason for this is, well, at some point of the day, I might have been very, very happy, but I'm also very relaxed, or I'm both happy and excited. I'm nervous, and then I was happy. On to the next page, which is my calendar page. Huge April at the top left corner of the double page spread. Calendar. I decided to try out my stamps, which I used the color purple ink. I have a goals page, goals space. Still trying to track Instagram page. Could Beach Bantayan Island picture. And I decided to do some shadow thing. Drop shadow and ombre effect. And then here comes my habit tracker page. Right beside it is the Align a Day page, which is what I call my gratitude log. Another random piece of paper. Productivity level board, which is the same as last month. My highlights of April. April 9, second dose for my parents' COVID-19 vaccine. On my dad's birthday, my cousin Adi was able to attend. There was also the pink supermoon, or super pink moon, the full moon on April 27th. And this time I decided to Dutch store weeklies. On to the left, there's the ideas. A small April calendar. And notes. To the right are the notes. Each weekly spread or page has its own quote. And on to my very special page, 2-page spread. Because when I started my daily pages, I had no idea that I skipped 2 pages. So I decided to make it into my Valentine Island Holy Week, April 1 to April 5 memories page. And then a sample of my daily pages for the month of April. Here we have April 29 and April 30, the last days of April. And then another month in review. Then on to the 3rd month schedule set for the 2nd semester. And now we are in for the month of May. The month of May is when I decided to use watercolors for the first time. So this is my first time painting watercolor pictures. And here we have for the quotes page, April showers bring May flowers. I decided to paint a branch with cherry blossoms, or sakura, which is Japanese for cherry blossoms. And then for my May cover page has mood tracker. You will see multicolored flowers. Each petal is day of the month. And then here we have more of my watercolor paintings of sakuras. Once again, trying to track my Instagram page, goals. Yes, one of my goals was to get vaccinated. My habit tracker, which has a watercolor painting of a branch. My Align a Days page, which has watercolor painting of leaves. My productivity level board, more watercolor painting of sakuras. My highlights of May. And yes, my cousins and I got vaccinated this month. Most importantly, I got vaccinated on May 20th. And then my weeklies. For the month of May, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly pages. So on the first week, on the top of the double page spread, on the top left corner, there is a watercolor painting of a flower. And on the bottom right corner, there is another watercolor painting of a flower. For the second week, the watercolor painting is on the lower left and upper right. For the third week, the watercolor painting is on the top left and lower right. And on the fourth week, it's on the bottom left and upper right. Sadly, there are no surprise pages for this month. And here we are, the 4th month schedule for the 2nd semester. Which means we are on to the month of June. And for the month of June, it is a nautical theme, heavily inspired by fellow YouTuber Jesse Curran. We have a quote page with the drawing of a wheel, a steering wheel, or whatever you call the wheel of a ship, a pirate ship, any kind of ship. The quote is, "The smooth sea never made a skilled sailor." And then on to my cover page plus mood tracker. My moods are bubbles. And then, instead of just writing out the name of the month, I decided to draw an anchor. And the anchor also has a banner that has June 2021 written on it. And the borders for the two spreads are ripped off or very old parchment paper. In fact, for a majority of June, there is old parchment paper border. And then for my calendar page of June, there's a banner with the name of the month on the top left corner. My calendar just fill out the negative or the white space. There's more bubbles. Once again, trying to track my inner camera. Apparently I left my goals and notes blank. And there's a drawing of an anchor. And for this month, I also decided to mostly color in my spreads using my Crayola colored pencils. And then here's my habit tracker and the Align a Day page. And then my productivity level board, which has an anchor on the top left corner and the wheel on the top right corner. And then my highlights of June. One of the highlights is my cousin Danielle graduating on the 1st. It's also Father's Day. And there's a drawing of Philippine flag, there's a drawing of an anchor. And then I'm only showing you the first 2 weeks of June for the weekly pages. And then for the last page of June is my month in review page. Now for July. It's still July right now, so some of these pages aren't filled. And here's a little information for July. July just happens to be my birth month, so I decided to do scrapbooking plus a birthday theme. So the spreads for this month are relatively the same spreads, but they are done differently. Like for example, my highlights page are split into two. The first highlight page happens to be generally for the whole month. It already has photos of July 1 for Canada Day, the 4th of July, the US Independence Day, and the day when I received my Balikbayan box from my tita. The next page is my quote page. Born in July, fun-loving, difficult to understand and to be understood, quiet unless excited, takes pride in oneself, honest and open-minded, friendly, approachable, very emotional, witty, hardworking, and loves solitude. These are some of the things that describes people who are born in July. That's my quote. Now for my decorations, is there some scrapbooking? I also decided to draw post-it notes where the lines of the quote are placed. And for my July cover page, balloons. July 19th is heart, that's my birthday. July 26th is a smiley emoji. That's my uncle's birthday, and for my brother, the Ninja Turtles balloon on the 27th. And then for my calendar page, it's a one-page spread, a smaller calendar. I'm still have my goals, tracking my Instagram, and events portion on the lower half. And here are the second half for my highlights of July. I plan on using this for birthday pictures, my habit tracker, my Align a Day page, my productivity level board, and then my weeklies. I decided to do the same Lunchroom weeklies for April that I did for April, except I have tabs. So there's the ideas of tasks, there's July, the minute calendar, notes, quote, Queens are born in July. I also decided to track my sleeping and my number of steps. And to practice walking with high heels every day using my wedge high heels. And to top it off, here are some of my daily pages. That's all for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to click the like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.